1 of Dragonflight, considering yesterday was day 0, and day 0 was about exactly what we expected. It was glorious. It was a mess. But it was still day 0. Now we can actually play the game, chat. Now it is actually Dragonflight. Now we're actually here. We're back with Happy Hal. Let's go fight some dragons now that we have basically the whole area to ourselves, because now all the crazy speedrunners have zoomed their way through the game. Everybody hell-bent on getting to the end of everything as fast as possible. Because they have not lived as I have. They do not know what a lack of player power, infinite grind that exists. It truly is. That, and I don't think they understand that still, that they're not race to world first raiders. They're not getting your mythic zeros done as fast as possible isn't going to change anything about your progression. Cider's raid group, however, is trying to do mythic as fast as humanly possible, so they want to have their stuff done. Our group's doing normal. We ain't crazy people. Come on. Needs to still be a little bit of lag. I haven't committed to any extra buttons I'm adding to Frost yet for sure. I know we want to go for the meme genes. We definitely want to get down to Frostrim's Fury. We're probably not doing Breath. We're probably not doing Horn. We're probably not doing Chill Streak. We might do Cold Heart. We're definitely not doing Glacial Spikes. I don't think this has ever become an adjustment to an ability that I care for. Proliferating Chill could be pretty good to take over there if we're gonna go Cold Heart though, because then our Chains of Ice does 2 hits. That would be pretty fucked. There's a hair of one of my 2 animals in my mouth. Not fantastic. We also have Blinding Sleet, which I think might be decent. It's a disorient, so it might be good. I haven't really figured out whether or not it will be. We could also technically go into like Asphyxiate's an option. Rune Mastery is kind of neat. Unholy Bond is also pretty cool. If I really wanted to get like dumb with it, I could build I could rebuild everything into... We have ore up there. We don't have Dragon Isles mining unlocked yet though, so we can't do anything with that. But I could build into, for whatever reason I would want to, Death and Decay Frost Death Knight, but I did not enjoy that in Shadowlands. I don't know why I would do that now. In fact, I was quite happy to be going with that. I like the idea of more abilities. I just feel like Frost DK doesn't have... It doesn't have meaningful extra abilities, I think is my issue. Its only meaningful extra ability is Breath. But I have to commit all the way to the other side of the line. I like the, where is it? Obliteration, Cold-Blooded, Ice Cap build. Like, I can still get Ice Cap, but building down into Obliteration, I would give up so much over here for so much multi-target to get Breath, and I'm just not down with that idea. I will say I do love being able to take Frost Scythe now without repercussion. Okay, so we're missing the Explorers in Peril. Where the hell is everybody? We missed one apparently, like way over here. Alright, we can turn off the Waking Shores tracking. ETT, we don't need that. Oh, is that what this was? Proto Dragon Ribcage. Oh. I guess I really wanted to mix it up. We could switch to two-handed frost. I wonder how that would play. I've always preferred dual wield, but I wonder how two-handed frost would work. Wielding a two-handed weapon increases obliterate damage by 30%, and your auto attack critical strikes always grant killing machine. In that case, I might want, because you would obviously go Unholy Weapon, or Unholy Crusader, or whatever the hell it is. The Unholy Strength buff on your weapon. You wouldn't be able to have Razor Ice, so you'd want to build Glacial Advance. Maybe there is a fun and interesting way to build two-handed frost with Glacial Advance, and it's not stupid. Maybe we'll play with that later tonight. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do have a two-handed weapon we could use for that. I just have to switch the Rune of the Apocalypse off. Maybe we do try that out. Maybe we'll let me give it a shot. Really like that it shows that they've really understood the idea of why people like the Final Fantasy. You can see where an attack is coming out of. Throw a rock at him. What we got up here? Primal Skiffed Queen. Alright, well, we're gonna go kill some bugs. This expedition's off to a brilliant start, it seems. Fluorescent fluid. Why is that a white? Smooth and slippery substance, surprisingly useful for mending materials and healing wounds. Oh, you need these for stuff. Tame a Thunder Spine. Estimated amount to need. Okay, so we want to collect 20 of these. We need this for someone. Good to know. Let's hold on to those. Oh, she's a bonus objective. When we go back to turn quests and we'll try out the we'll play around with an idea for two-handed frost and see what we can do with that. Oh, we got I think our first. Only a 202. We're not going to be changing gear up for a while, it looks like. Rend? Oh, I'm just stuck in combat. Okay. A lucky hunting charm, huh? Oh, it's a necklace. Okay. Still stuck in combat, though. We're still missing Spelunker Lockeye. I think we're gonna go for some serious changes. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try out that two-handed frost setup. I'm just thinking on it. And I'm like, shit. Now I kind of want to try this. Now it sounds cool. Now it sounds neat. Supposed to be going up to Wingrest Embassy. Find out where that is in a minute. How did you get yourself stuck down there? What is that? Turn 10 rousing earth. Oh, it's fucking the motes of earth. We know these. We played Burning Crusade. Oh, well, we're in the lava now.
I greet you.
I'll name the next cave Andronos Cavern. That'd be fucking cool. That sounds neat as hell. Ride our majestic horse of several years. Look at that. That's kind of neat looking. I'm gonna let you guys fight that. That thing's big, and it's mean, and it's a lot higher level than I am.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Syndrax.
Well met. Let's see what you've got.
The dragons end day to meet us like Rathian said they would. Unlocked major faction, Dragon Scale X. Oh, good, this is finally gone. Now it's Dragon Isles. Now we're happy. Wonder where Rathian is. He said he'd be here waiting for us and is with an ambassador for Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Does not seem like a dragon to break a promise. Well, at least this eager wee Dracnoid is here to welcome us. Can you talk to him and find out what the others are going to arrive?
And we will answer.
It's truly an honor to be the first member of the Dragonflight to welcome to these shores. I am Cadet Syndrax. Please forgive my nerves, this is my first assignment. What an incredible assignment it is. Welcome again. Should we shake hands? I believe I read somewhere that your kind likes to do that. You not seen a human before? My apologies, was I staring? You must forgive me, but I have never seen anyone from beyond the Isles before. I've heard stories of your kind, but never seen one in your person. Much less more than one. I'm new to the brood, not that it would have mattered. It would have been thousands of years since mortals were welcome to this embassy. According to my history teacher, yes, thousands of years ago, I think he said. History was never my strength, though. I trust the dragon spawn to tell me what I need to know. You can ask Ambassador Fostras in the embassy towers behind me if you wish to learn more. I'm gonna ask you about something else.
Yes, I had expected Major Domo Silistra and Rathian to be here by now. But I am honored to be the one to welcome you to the Dragon Isles. On my first real assignment, no less.
The green cadet
fortune.
just getting their feet wet for the first time. And everyone's like, what do you mean? Do you know how many wars I have fought on these shores? I didn't earn Death Lord just by doing a quest.
Ready to serve.
It was several quests.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
What adventure brings you here?
Ah.
Can I join?
I'm always
Alright, where are my
here
other
to
turn-ins so that it actually... Holy shit! It's Captain Garrick and Henry.
Henry Garrick, reporting for duty.
These guys are from the, they're from the new player starting experience.
Together, we'll see our way through this.
Light be with you, Andronos. This expedition is under the protection of both the Horde and Alliance. Our orders are clear. Give aid to any members of the expedition, regardless of their other allegiances. The Horde's representatives, Warlord Grimax and her daughter Shuja, stand guard on the other side of the camp. I fought with Warlord Grimax against the Scourge. She is noble and will serve this expedition well. Go offer her your assistance, show her that the Alliance honors its commitments.
We'll meet again.
What is your
It's pretty cool. They brought the characters back from the new player starting experience. I like that. May dissuade them from attacking the expedition camps for a time. It's eat or be eaten in the Dragon Isles, Andronos. You do well to remember that.
The obsidian
Oh, yeah.
stand proud.
I fought the Scourge. Twice. I think I'm used to it by now.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
I've only just arrived, and already the scholars are burying me in requests to archive their findings. It'll be so much easier once we establish our permanent base camp.
Look always to the sea. Keep the
New
winds
supplies.
north.
Cataloger Jake quickly flips through her own supply bag and pulls out a freshly drawn map. One of our archaeologists just reported some new findings in regard to a lost artifact suspected to be in this area. If you'll donate those supplies to fund the archaeologist's next expedition, you can have the map that points to a nearby treasure.
Safe passage to you. What can I do?
Say no
for you?
more. Oh, we're buying these. Artifact notes, right? Buy archaeologist artifact notes from Cataloger Jake's. I have bought this.
Smooth sailing.
Read the archaeology notes.
Ahoy! Safe passage to you.
Brianna and I will be traveling with Toddy and Nedalina to our permanent base camp once they figure out where that's going to be. Find us there later to see our full catalog.
Smooth sailing.
Oh, so now it has an artifact. Oh, okay. There's a golden dragon goblet we can go track down. Well, that's cool as hell.
Fire away! May your flame burn
Balin carefully studies the skills. This is still one of my favorite characters they ever introduced. Like, I was so glad that he came back from the Warlords expansion because he's such a good character. Brilliant, our artisans will have no problem putting these to good use.
Keep those irons
He's
in
actually the
fire.
reason I want one of my characters to go Dark Iron. I have to re-level a bunch of characters to Dark Iron though, because I don't have the Dark Iron appearances and stuff, so I'll have to level one up. Oh,
What
mining
can I
trainer.
do for ya?
Now
Off
we
with
can
you.
mine things. Ceravite deposit. Ceravite is the most common ore found across the Dragon Isles. Though it is often found in mountainous regions, it is also revealed around flowing bodies of water. Section 3, Casgorite. The days of Casgorite emerging on the surface of the Dragon Isles have long since passed. Miners seeking this rare ore can only depend on trace amounts being uncovered while mining other metals. So we're not going to see Casgorite nodes more than likely. Appendix 1, bound. I love how this is set up. They did such a good job of just putting this extra little flavor on. None of this is needed to be there for gameplay, but it's so good to make it feel like a video game. I love that. Elementally charged stones. Attentive and curious miners may sometimes discover geological samples that had been infused with multiple elements. Even these remnant energies are determined to not relinquish their grasp on the materials they have latched onto. While it would be unwise to disturb it, there may be something to learn by studying the magical binding. Iridescent ore. Chunks of iridescent ore are often found by diligent miners as they scour the Dragon Isles. Taking a moment to study these will grant further knowledge towards your mining specializations. You may discover 6 more samples. Okay, so you get 6 of these per week you can learn. And then we can refine draconium ore and casgorite ore, it looks like. Oh, and then also the severite ore. So it looks like, oh, okay, so you can take 5 common quality severites to turns into 1 uncommon severite ore, and then 5 uncommon severites become 1 high quality. Or rare quality, whatever, 3-star. Oh, we got trade goods seller. What do you sell? Conveniently packaged ingredients. Interesting. Jeweler's tool set. The ruined copper rod. We have the really nice we have the really nice enchanting rod on my mage because she's got the old Elementium one from Cataclysm because she's been around for fuck all forever. We're definitely gonna have to go through and do all the pet battle stuff again. Collect all the new pets. Oh, there's the jewel crafting guy. That's what we were looking for.
Interested in a snapshot?
Did you see the adorable little Mormoni following us? He was having his picture taken. Do you think he wants to join the expedition? Do you think he's more or less cuddly than a lamb? Candelager Coralie trails off, asking questions to herself excitedly.
I love the wildlife here. I haven't got all day.
Misty Cat's Eye. Ever stick your hands in a big box of gems and Dranos? Nothing else compares. Chad, I can assure you, there truly isn't anything more interesting, more just amazing. Like, these are cool as fuck.
Beware the living.
Hey, you like smooth things, shiny things? Look at you, of course you do. I can teach you how to make the smoothest, shiniest things imaginable. Just say the word, I'll make it happen.
Our time will come.
Hell yeah. Dragon Isle jewel crafting.
Embrace the shadow.
Yeah, we still gotta finish this from Battle for Azeroth. I gotta finish crafting Jewel Hammer's focus, just to get it finished. This part indicates the expected quality of your crafted item. You can improve this in a variety of ways, such as using higher quality reagents or increasing your skill. Oh. How much skill is required to make this recipe at the highest quality? Increases the quality this recipe is crafted at. It comes from your base profession, skills, specializations, high quality reagents, and more. You have a 5% chance to be inspired crafting this recipe with 88 bonus skill. Left click to select a reagent to consume. Oh, okay. This is such a better system. So much better system. Using high quality reagents will improve your skill at which you craft items. Click to change which quality will be used. You've unlocked a finishing reagent slot. Finishing reagents grant benefits when you craft. Unlocked through learning the specialization faceting. Okay. You have a 0% chance to craft additional items. You have a 0% chance to use fewer tradable reagents. Interesting. Crafting this recipe for the first time will teach you something new. Oh, that's neat. And you can change which of these ones you use? Oh, shit. Okay, there's a ton. Holy shit, there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's all kinds of things in here. Okay. That's exciting.
We will persevere.
Heidi and Nedalina have requested a survey report of the surrounding area immediately. Luckily, I've acquired an enchanted telescope and surveyor's disc that will help us scout out nearby areas from the safety of the clouds. Unluckily, I am deathly afraid of heights and cannot bring myself to set foot on the contraption. You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Salama Ashalanore.
This is pretty cool. This is really fucking cool. Well, that's pretty neat. Fucking water elementals. They got a big old ball of water.
Incredible. The elements here surge with power.
We're searching for allies. That's the main city, right? That's Veldraken.
Dragon riders? I gotta race them!
Search for danger. What's dangerous around here? Yeah, those guys look pretty dangerous. Yep. Oh, he's dead. That guy's big dead.
Can't see a fancier fight with that one.
Dude fucking just throws his ass in the lava. Get fucked, dude.
Baladash, Malanore.
Mr. breathes a sigh of relief. But for certain you would plummet to your death from up there. Thanks again for taking that risk, so I was not required to.
Remember the sun well.
I am happy to keep my feet planted firmly here on the ground. The side quests are very nice in this. There we are. Oh, hey, it's Cinder
You
Thresh.
call that a uniform?
Keep ready, Andranos. We'll be moving forward soon whenever Natalina is done planning our next move. Which is to say, it might not be soon at all. Scale Commander Cinder Thresh looks around
Let's
impatiently.
get back to training.
I love the monkeys.
The Horde leaves no
Well,
one
Lord Brecca
behind.
Grimax salutes your approach. Captain Garrick proves her honor once more by sending you to me.
Stay strong.
Crafters, artisans, and explorers of the Dragon Scale Expedition are ill-suited to the vigors of battle. But not you and I, Andranos. Here in the Dragon Isles, let us use that strength to protect those who can't protect themselves. Cut out the elementals encroaching from the north so that the expedition can focus on their noble
Never stop
pursuits.
training.
Hang on, we gotta get a... Yeah, can I get a picture, Warlord? Big fan. Thank you. I'm a big fan. Big fan of your work. Your axe skill is incredible. It's Vish the Sneak.
Big shot, huh?
Dragon Isles, the land of opportunities for everyone.
Stay strong, pal.
A Festa? I like that. I love the animations for that. That's pretty cool.
You are welcome here.
Old Man Andranos, could I interest you in earning plentiful riches as a contributor to the Artisans Consortium? What is the Artisans Consortium? Artisans Consortium is a collection of entrepreneurs and artisans, much like yourself, who provide goods and services to crafters and gatherers in need. As we speak, the Artisans Consortium is setting up a trading service to connect crafters with their customers. You know any artisans who might want to know about our work? Minor. Really, that's fantastic. We could really use your help. We'll make a profit and provide a valuable service to the adventurers in need. We're closely with the artisans of this land, and our scouts are already searching for other trade posts. I hope you'll be visiting our crafting order markets once they're established. Why did you join the guild? Oh, it's a lovely question. Thank you for asking. For years as a crafter, I tried to peddle my goods, but it was so hard to find clients. I found myself just wandering the city, shouting if anyone needed something made. Artisans Consortium offers something better, a new way of connecting clients and crafters. They're not just a business, they're an innovation of the market. Why do you own your trade? It's something to do. It's really it. It's enjoyable, is it not, being able to reap the bounty of the land and create new things with your own hands?
Always glad to help.
True.
Dionysa Ka.
Looking for work, Death Knight? I represent a new trade company, the Artisans Consortium, which matches artisans and clients through our crafting orders network. Dragon Scale Expedition placed an order for some enchanted mining tools. The tools are crafted, but we would like to test them before completing the order. We'll pay you for your services, of course.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
Easy enough. Make sure the tools work.
You got my attention.
Always be crafting. I understood that reference. Taking a quick break before I hammer this one into pieces of ore. I love it when the ore walks to you, you know?
Safe travel.
You ever seen such powerful elementals? Grun cheers. You hear the guards grumbling about having to fight them all the time, but they're missing the big picture. Bigger elementals means bigger crafting components. They're out there clearing the elementals for our safety or whatever it is you be doing. Be sure to pick up pieces of the bigger ones, so biggest ones you can find. I want to try making something out of them.
Watch your back.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, there should be a flight path over here. Oh, that's where this mount gets used. Okay, it was the flight path mount for this expansion. Mixa. Oh yeah, we've got mail. Recovered items. Unfortunate. None of those were items that I was hoping I would have gotten. I was kind of hoping for the, We got new gloves unlocked. Oh, okay. They're like a green, like copper metal almost. Like a weathered copper. That's kind of nice. Oh, new innkeeper.
What service may I offer?
Dragonflights welcome you to these shores, honored human guest. Queen Alexstrasza offers her warmest greeting and awaits the opportunity to host you at the life pools when your journey takes you there. Do not rush beyond your own desire. It has been thousands of years since feet of your kind walked this land. It can wait a while longer. Why is the embassy in ruins? With my sincerest apologies for the current state of the embassy. We've only recently begun repairs to restore the embassy to its former glory as a shining beacon to all denizens of Azeroth. I trust that the hospitality of the dragonkin you meet along your journey more than take up for the lack of physical comforts. Please rest as long as you like before taking in the wonders of the Dragon Isles at your own pace. Like how even the NPCs are emphasizing, dude, just take your time, have fun. Like, this ain't a rush. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Why do dragons have an embassy for mortals? Dragonflights are proud to have been entrusted by the Titans as guardians of Azeroth, but they recognize they are not alone on this planet or in that effort. This embassy was established to welcome mortals to our shores and teach them about our charge, our flights, and our ways, all in the hopes that mortals would choose willingly to stand alongside us in the defense of Azeroth when needed. Oh, okay.
You'll find nothing better
Ooh,
in
my
the
heartstone.
Isles.
Sous Chef Butterfingers. He's a little fucking robot chef. Head Chef Stacks greets you with a hearty clang of an oven door and some enthusiastic spatula waving. Head Chef Stacks makes a series of cooking-related sounds and gestures. His whisks whirl, his burners bluster and spit. He bangs on his frying pan with the gravity of a great gong. The entire inn applauds his wisdom. In watching this elaborate pantomime, you find yourself miraculously better at cooking. Some Dragon Isles cooking. Probably protein. What did we learn? We have learned how to make assorted exotic spices and pebbled rock salt, as well as the twice-baked potato. Cooking tool and cooking accessory, huh? What cooking tools and accessories exist? So then we should have professions. Yeah, Dragon Isles mining, Dragon Isles jewel crafting, Dragon Isles cooking, and Dragon Isles fishing. We've collected them all. What does this person sell? Why do they have a vendor added to them?
Browse at your leisure.
A fellow aficionado of antiquities. Very nice to meet you. What are you doing here? Many of these statues are quite valuable, but in disrepair. We've collected the pieces that break off and safeguard them from looters and souvenir hunters. If you find anything loose, pry it off and bring it to us to safeguard. We'll keep them safe until the proper restoration effort can be undertaken. Second-hand survey tools. Set up survey equipment so it looks as if you're doing something very important. Great for looking like you're doing something.
Exotic goods arriving daily.
This is just funny. Yep. Doing very important things right now. Very important things. That's awesome. Wonder why that's not a toy item, but that is really funny. What else do we have to look around before we go talking to the people again? I think that's everything. Helen Kwan is the herbalism. Pathfinder Jeb. Alright, I think that's everything.
Do you need my help? Please enjoy your time.
Where's
here.
Rathian? I don't know. As I said, this is my first assignment. Let me think of what to do.
It was nice to meet you. I'm always here.
I wish I knew
to
more
help.
about how to welcome you to the Dragon Isles, but I'm only the sentry. Tendrex motions to the tower behind her. You could try talking with Ambassador Fostraz in the visitor center. He might be able to answer more of your questions before the dragons arrive. Mind your step in there. He was clearing out rubble last I saw.
So you two were adversaries before leading this expedition together?
Yes. The Horde and Alliance have a long history of rivalry. But Toddy and I pursue knowledge, not violence.
And adventure! Knowledge is only half the fun.
Really funny when you get that extra, like, That outside perspective of like, wait a minute, you guys have been fighting each other all this time? Yeah, really stupid thing that. Not really for any particular justified reason either.
Welcome, honored guests.
Until very recently, of course.
Only the best for dragon allies. Take this guide. It shows the embassy's many amenities. If they weren't all in disrepair, that is.
We can sign the visitor log. Embassy visitor log is a massive tome with a number indicating it is only the recent in a long archive of such logs. Each page is filled with an elegant handwritten form for each visitor to fill out. Begin filling out the form. The first column asks for your name. The angry ghost of Ysera, Stonehead, Dreamy Eyes Caligos, Rathian's BFF, Andranos the King of Dragons, Andranos the Lifebinder, Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons, Chromie, Melganis, Deathlord Andranos, Andranos Human Death Knight, or just Andranos. I have a title. Middle column asks for your arrival time. Write today's date, hour, minute, and second, tomorrow, the not too distant future, as quickly as I could. Sorry I'm late. I'm always late. That's the one we're picking. After everyone's done setting up, last call I hope. I don't believe in time. I arrive precisely when I'm meant to. Final column asks for the purpose of your visit. Aid the Dragonflights, accompanying the Dragon Ice Scale expedition. Personally invited by Alexstrasza, for the Horde, for the Alliance, for Azeroth, for the cute baby ducks. My purpose is my own, to save the world. Again, to help those in need. To best mighty foes in glorious battle. Why does anyone do anything? Epic loot. I was dragged here by someone I care about. You tell me, I don't read quests, I just complete them. Let's do... I like this one. To save the world. Again.
What a joy it is to see new signatures in the visitor's log.
I like that.
After all these
What time did you
years.
arrive? Precisely when I meant to. I arrived neither on time nor late. I only arrive precisely when I am supposed to. There's a welcome message, and the brazier of kinship needs to be relit. What's with this? Is anyone else worried about, you know, the lava crag coming down the mountain? This seems like it's a bit of a problem.
Queen Alexstrasza is far more impressive than any statue you'll find in the Isles.
Oh. Welcome, friend of the Dragonflights. May your journeys in the Dragon Isles bring you tranquility, confidence, and camaraderie. While you travel these isles, reflect on this portion of the tablet has broken off. Remember our oaths to Azeroth, symbolized in the oath stones at the seats of power for each Dragonflight. We ask, this portion of the tablet has been broken off. For life and for Azeroth, Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Alright, we got the gist of it. The gist of it's still intact. There's a brazier, like, way back down there. The Horde came in on a fucking airship? That's cool as hell.
Anaria Shola.
Well met.
Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, it was on one of the airship towers for the Horde for the questing and stuff before this, wasn't it?
May this brazier once more guide every peaceful denizen of Azeroth to these shores.
Except that guy. That guy's an asshole. There's dragonflies? There's skitterbugs. There are dragonflies. That's cool. I didn't even see those down there. God, they're fucking huge. Place is as primal as Draenor. It's also huge. But again, I guess it's made for dragons, so it makes sense that it's huge.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. It was nice to meet you.
Embassy's looking better already. Is every human as helpful as you are? I can't wait to meet more.
I'm always here to help.
My first real emergency.
It was nice to meet you.
Sendrax looks puzzled. I've never known the major domo to be late to anything, much less this late to something this important. Most unusual. Sendrak perks up at a thought. Use my emergency signal flare to alert them to your arrival, then they would come rushing to greet you immediately. Never fired my emergency signal flare before, though.
Please enjoy your time here. Ready to serve.
Then the signal flare to alert the dragons of our arrival.
We were trained to only use these signal flares if the situation is dire. But I suppose this is a type of emergency. There. Major Domo Solistra will arrive soon.
Does the Major Domo personally respond to every call for help?
Oh, yes. In times of trouble, there is no one
Sure,
Queen
nothing bad will happen
Alexstrasza
from setting that
trusts
off.
more.
Here they come!
Incredible.
Why did you set the flare? That was my idea.
Ah, look who we have here.
We saw the flare and assumed the worst. What is wrong, Cadet Sendrax?
Major Domo, the new arrivals were wondering where you were, and I thought...
I see. There was a reason for our absence. An ancient rival, the Jaredin, have stirred to violence once again.
Oh, those are the
Dragonheart
lava dudes that
Outpost
probably
has
saw them.
already fallen.
Oh. So you're telling me there's shit to fight then?
What is your need?
Alexstrasza is eager to meet you, but the Jaredin awakening and attacking so suddenly has interrupted our plans. As Major Domo, I will ensure you receive your audience with Alexstrasza as soon as possible. I'm confused. Are you a dragon or a Volpera? Well, that is a curious question. Can a person only be a single thing? I have not found that to be true. In fact, I have found it far more likely for one to be many things simultaneously. You, I can tell, are far more than just a human or just a Death Knight, and I am more than just a dragon. Well, I am still a Drake, technically. But you see me now in my chosen visage of Volpera, and I hope that, in time, you will see the rest of me as well. I am far more than just an anything. I don't like the way that last term was phrased. Major Domo, I am trusted by Queen Alexstrasza to oversee much of the day-to-day operations of our Dragonflight. I see your orders are carried out swiftly and appropriately. Respond to distress signals just like the one that Cadet Sendrax errantly sent just now. Raises an eyebrow to Sendrax, who glances away. As a more direct answer to your question, I serve my queen, my flight, our visitors. Wherever I am needed, I go for life.
I will await you.
Alright, Rathian. Well then, Andranos, what do you say? Do you fancy a fight alongside your newfound dragon acquaintances? I assure you, there is no quicker way to earn their trust. Yeah,
Never let your guard
that has definitely worked for us in the past.
serve my queen.
Wish we'd time for more pleasant introductions, but we can't all be Chronomaru, can we? True. I am Solistra, Major Domo to Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Queen Alexstrasza asked me to convey her kindest regards and escort you to her at the life pools. I'm afraid I must ask for your assistance before we go meet her. Our ancient rivals, the Jaredin, have woken from their ancient slumber under the earth and have already assaulted a nearby
Your
outpost.
rival is not always your enemy. Lifebinder be with you. I can help you thrive here, mortal.
Alright, how do we help?
The Queen's blessings
What do I gotta kill?
Cadet Sendrax, escort the adventurer to Commander Lethanak outside Dragonflight. Assist with the evacuation of the whelplings and wounded.
Yes, Major Domo.
Rathian and I will take to the skies and keep the Jaredin contained inside Scalecracker Keep.
Champion. After all, we wouldn't want the battle to be over before you even arrive.
Engage only when the whelplings and wounded are secure. The rest of the visitors must remain here until it is safe to leave the embassy.
I'm gonna miss all the fun.
There's plenty to study here before we move on, Toddy.
We each have a duty before us. By wing or
Alright,
by talent,
let's play with this,
see
though.
it done.
Yeah, we got Syndrax hanging out. Alright, let's play around with this. I want to set up... How do we build this out for Two-Handed Frost? We could probably use virtually the exact same build. We just need to add a few points. Because we want to get... We'll need to grab Glacial Advance, because we're going to need that to build up Razor Ice. We're going to need this one, so that wielding a two-handed weapon increases my obliterate damage, and my auto attacks always generate killing machines. It does also make Shattering Blade actually pretty good. Because then that would turn us into ever... Yeah, we wouldn't just be nailing Frost, because it's counterintuitive to obliterations. You basically want to get Glacial Advance to build up Razor Ice, and then once we have a Razor Ice, we're only ever hitting Glacial Advance to reapply Razor Ice effectively. I feel like we're just gonna have to add points to these as we go. Like once we get our next talent point for Frost, we'll put one in Might of the Frozen Waste, then we'll put one in Glacial Advance. And then we can put one in Cold Heart. And then Avalanche, Frostworm's Absolute Zero. Would make the most sense, and if there's a leftover point, a second charge of Empowered Rune Weapon would be pretty good. We could definitely do it.
Oh, do you need my help? I'm always here to help.
Jarden of Awoken, this is not good, Andronos.
It was nice to meet you.
I've only read of the Jarden in books. Ancient rivals of the dragons, powerful giants with mastery over earth and lava, dedicated wholly to hunting dragons to extinction. Syndrax furrows her brow at the distant volcano. My instructors said that they hadn't been seen since the dragons left as they slumbered deep in the earth. If they've awoken, every whelpling on the Isles is in danger. Follow me, I'll take us to Commander Lethenak at the Dragonheart Outpost.
Please enjoy your time
Easy
here.
enough.
We'll launch expeditions to every corner of these isles as soon as it's safe to do so.
Oh, where's the fun in being safe?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Toddy on this one. Except that, we should probably clean that up. Janitorial? I think the Earth Elemental is what we're looking to kill. What's in here? That's actually pretty dope. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so I don't actually need you on my action bars to begin with, because we linked you in otherwise. can't attack that. Barren Crust Core. That's a fucking name right there. Okay. Easy enough. Alright. Definitely need to kill the big guy. He's on our list of things to kill. We need a primal earthen core from you, buddy. Oh, I wish I could get that as plate. I like that quite a bit. Oh, we got 10 of these. Okay, yeah. Awakened Earth and Motes of Earth. They're just... Rousing Earth is just Motes of Earth, and Awakened Earth is just Primal Earth. It's Outland. Easy. Still need elementals. Still need elementals. Mind Freeze has such a big, like, area of effect for its visual. We don't want to jump back down on Barren Crust Core. We fought him already. We're looking for a Primal Molten Core? Is that, like, a bigger 40-man raid? Oh, there's one. Oh, this reminds me. This interface reminds me of the Reputation interface in old school RuneScape. Let's get Syndrex to take us to the outpost. We're looking for the Molten Fire Core, which is probably up over here, I'd imagine. Mostly because there's just a bunch of fire elementals. So the kindlets. I like the kindlets. Yeah, it looks like it's up back there somewhere. Oh, there we go. Barren Ashflow. Barren Ashflow. I'll take Barren Ashflow for 500, Trebek. Could you imagine having to break up all this fucking rock? This would be awful to have to deal with. Trying to clean all this stuff up.
How can I help? Please be careful.
Thank you for your help, Andronos. If you ever need items crafted, the Artisans Consortium is here to provide.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
How are ya? See you soon.
I'm gonna build a grand helmet first. No, a hammer. No, a big hammer.
Off with you.
Run's eyes open wide as you hand him the primal cores. Incredible! This is the best day of my life.
Watch your back.
Renown 2. You now find expedition scout packs around the Dragon Isles. Speak with Pathfinder Jeb in the Dragon Scale base camp for more details. Here's Jeb.
If you're looking for adventure, I'm your man.
Scouts did a good job mapping out this area before our arrival. Lots of detail, although I'm not certain how to interpret this sad monkey face yet. This very ominous skull up on the mountainside, on the other hand, I can guess what that means.
I'll see you before you see me.
Speak quickly.
The rugged artisan.
Stay focused on our mission. Stay strong.
Tell Captain Garrick that the first round is on me once we're both off our shifts. Be sharing a table with the humans? Of course. How do you expect to share a battlefield if you can't share a meal? I hadn't thought of it that way. I don't think Grimax and Garrick are actually new characters. I think they were in Wrath of the Lich King. Grimax sounds familiar, but I also played way more Horde during Wrath than I did Alliance at the first, so that might be why I remember it.
I'm always
Alright, where are we
here
headed?
to help. We'll move swiftly. Dragonheart Outpost isn't far.
Swiftly. I'm playing a Death Knight. How could you do this to me?
According to legend, the Jarradin are the dragon's most formidable rivals. They were ruthless and powerful, killing countless dragons in ancient times.
Means I gotta kill a lot of giants.
When the dragons left and the land went dormant, so too did the Jarradin slumber.
Boogie strut.
But now, the land itself reawakens with glorious life. May we never tire of
Well, this looks
beauty.
way nicer than the place covered in fucking lava.
We Dragonids have stayed vigilant as we safeguarded the Oath Stones, symbols of the Dragonflight's power. The return of the Jarradin will test us to the limit. May we prove worthy of the challenge. Commander Lethenak, Cadet Sendrax and ally reporting on the Major
And
Domo's
ally.
orders.
This guy's fucking huge.
Anything to report?
We'll make the best of this defeat. Can you tell me about the Jarradin? Overwhelming force applied directly. Force on force and may have the strongest survive. There's a simplicity to their battle plan that I appreciate. I can't wait to strike back once we've secured our vulnerable. Why'd they attack the outpost? Jarden have always sought opponents who could match them blow for blow. Few were strong enough to prove a challenge, so they rage more and more across the Isles. It's said that they used to attack these outposts regularly, that they would either test their mettle of the elite Draconid guards, or their victory would draw out the dragons for an even tougher fight. They haven't met me yet. Take what reinforcements I can get. We must act swiftly.
For the Lifebinder. Report back.
New shirt. We may not have the power to take back our outpost, but we do not have to surrender without a fight. Show them that we still have teeth.
Protect your allies.
Deliver whelps from evil. They descended upon us before we could even respond. My guards held as long as they could as we evacuated the young and the helpless. But I fear that there are more within the outpost. Cross that bridge and search for survivors.
I am trusting you with the lives of my brethren.
Alright, let's kill some Jaredin. Oh, I just noticed the EXP bar's got a new gradient to it as well. These guys are the scourge of the Dragon Isles? They hardly put up a fight. This guy. Wilder cloth? A well-kept cloth found in the most powerful and rare humanoids in the Dragon Isles. It is useful to tailors. Well, here now there's several of them. See, now this is starting to get interesting. Let's clean up. Tattered wilder cloth. Also used to tailors. Okay. Oh, there's an upstairs. Let's go investigate the upstairs. More dudes? Ah, yes. Let's help the whelpling. One death knight against the might that Jarhead did? They don't realize that I'm basically Kratos. Only a fool stands against the Death Lord of Acheris. Where is the rest of these, Two more dragons. I gotta find 2 more whelplings. Oh, there's one. not even breaking a sweat. That's the joke. Can't sweat. I'm a Death Knight. Oh, you were quite flimsy. Oh. How do I... There we go. Alright. Hopefully I've slaughtered enough of these guys. Super strut. I'm not gonna. I do really feel like we're back in Mists of Pandaria, and I really enjoy that. The vibe is definitely how it felt back in Mists.
What's the
in 10
situation?
years.
Protect your allies.
Wonderful.
Report back.
Not rest yet, but I'll breathe easier knowing we have rescued them. Thank you.
Dismissed.
Lieutenant Sendrex has informed me of our Major Domo's plans. Thank the Lifebinder that we have their help. Their interference gives us the reprieve we need to get the wounded back to the life pools to be treated. I wish I could reinforce Silistra, but I must keep my guards near the wounded. Go to the enemy stronghold to meet them. If there were another way of handling the Jarradin, I would ask it. But, as it were, you must do what you must.
Protect your allies.
It's okay. I just like killing.
The wagon is ready to go.
Wait. I need you for another vital task, Cadet.
I will see it done, even if it costs me my life.
Easy, young one. We will need our most veteran warriors to combat the rise of our ancient enemies. Head to the Lifebinder Conservatory and rally the Draconid to the life pools.
Right away, Commander Lethanak.
He's at least enthusiastic.
I have lived to see them return.
It's a duck. Hang on, hang on.
May the flights protect us.
Ducks do in fact exist. See? I always was like, what do you mean Azeroth doesn't have ducks? Azeroth does in fact have ducks. Is that not that screen? I guess it did.
The Isles welcome.
Wounded are stabilized, but something still troubles me on Dranos. A pair of dragon spawn ecologists haven't come to the outpost to study the wetlands. I haven't seen scale nor claw them since the attack, and it's become worrisome. If you're venturing out, would you mind keeping an eye out and making sure they're safe? And do take care. Rumor has it those wetlands are Gorlock infested.
Go with the aspects.
Gorlocks? I haven't seen Gorlocks in Sholazar Basin. Are we gonna see the goddamn, the little raccoon-looking guys, too? But the raccoons are badgers. I don't remember. Disgruntled River Beast Matriarch. Yeah, I'd be a bit disgruntled, too. It's a... I certainly don't see that every day. What are the odds of seeing it 3 times in one day, no less? Oh, it's air elementals. Okay, that makes sense. What could be causing the hippos to fly? Oh, air elementals. Yes, of course. What else would cause hippos to fly? Tragically deceased waterfowl. more gentle during dissections.
The waters flow again.
We are watching an ecological collapse, and while I agree we must do something, we shouldn't allow ourselves to act rashly. Why are there so many deceased animals here? These poor creatures are victims of the elementals that are encroaching on these wetlands. We've been studying their corpses. He looks back at Tharu and then continues, in the hopes that we will be able to keep their fellows from meeting the same end. Don't worry, death for one is food for another. Even death can nurture life. Yep, that is how that cycle works. Tell me about the wetlands. Ishka glances over to Tharu as if seeking consensus. There are dozens of different varieties of wetlands. A swamp is a wooded wetland. A marsh is a wetland grown over with shrubs and grasses. Both bogs and fens acquire their water from rainfall, but a bog is acidic while a fen is alkaline. So much terminology to learn. Thank you for the wetlands facts.
Go with the aspects. I never gave up hope.
Attack on Dragonheart Outpost? Well, that does sound serious, but as you can see, we're dealing with our own crisis here.
Honor all dragons.
I believe we are gathering enough data safely from here, but Pharaoh is an exceptional ecologist and prefers we take action. Still, the ecosystem is fragile, and we may damage it if we are not careful. I do, however, agree that we don't have much time. It might be worth indulging them a little. Pulling the rampaging elementals ought to buy us time without impeding our research. Be sure to call them in equal numbers. We don't want to throw things further out of balance.
May the waters protect you. The Isles have awakened.
Enough sitting around, we should be out there doing something. Ow. I'm concerned about the attack on Dragonheart Outpost. Dragonheart Outpost? Ha. They can build a new outpost. They can build 10 new outposts. But these wetlands are one of a kind. Come on, what's more important, some silly buildings or the preservation of a unique, delicate ecosystem that dozens of creatures rely upon?
Aspects watch.
It doesn't take an ecologist to see that the wetlands are in real trouble. We're just got us stuck here examining dead creatures when we ought to be stopping them from dying in the first place. Red Dragonflight is about preserving life, not dissecting it. I love Ishka, and he's good at what he does. But if we wait until he's done puttering, there won't be any wetlands left to save. I'll manage his overthinking. You get out there, get your boots muddy, and rescue some wildlife.
Waters nourish you.
These guys are more worried about the ecosystem than their own people right now. But, credit where it's due. It is a very pretty place, and I would hate to see it destroyed. So, I have to agree with them. Well, that was rude.
I'm out of
Actually, what if we did... Copy to clipboard. Import. Paste code. New loadout name. Tool and Frost. Import. We can just tweak things a little bit to make it work for now. Just thinking about it. Perfect. So if we pull... We keep Bone Grinder. And we just wait to have Obliteration. Then we can put points into Glacial Advance, Cold Heart, and Might of the Frozen Wastes. And then we'll just build out the rest of it later. Yeah, we don't want to macro it together under Frost Strike because we want to be able to hit those buttons. Because now this is kind of like a now it's kind of like a it's similar to Slice and Dice or Rupture. Similar idea. We're trying to keep, we want to keep those stacks active. Because we're going to put Fallen Crusader on our weapons, so we won't have Razor Ice. That gives us Razor Ice. Big brain. If you give Razor Ice and Fallen Crusader to Two-Handed Frost, it's pretty fucking cracked. The Death Lord approaches. Yeah, I'm back. I'll be leaving again soon. Darian's in charge. Aww. Darian doesn't let us have any fun. Yeah, we want this one. I think it's still mathematically the best one. Hysteria might be really good too, honestly. Because that gives me 20 additional runic power and runic regeneration. Runic power generation can go off the fucking rails. So there's that. Fix the transmog. Not maces. We want this. Okay, this one. Blue Apocalypse. Oh, we have Blue Hook Apocalypse too, though. Yeah, let's do that one. That one's pretty good, actually. I like that one a lot. Need to change his belt out. What do I have that matches that, actually? Can I transition that really nicely? Not like that. Unironically, that's actually a cool belt. Weren't there boots that went with this set from that starting situation? Maybe there weren't. It was these. Yeah, it doesn't line up really well. I'll stick with these.
May your feet find good trails. Farewell, friend of the Grammars.
Did it break? I think it broke. Hang on a second. Something's not quite right.
Punch it. Lucky doos and roos. Beware of Yeti.
Whoa. Oh, it looks like it took, okay. I think everything just kind of hung for a second. Yeah, so we have Cold Heart on F, Howling Blast on E, we have Glacial Advance then for Razor Ice stacking. I feel like things may have broken down all of a sudden. We're hitting some lag. We're lagging. Boom, boom, boom. Level 69 single-minded fury meme dream warrior. At least I look cool dual-wielding flails. I can say his bards know a thing or two about dragons. It will be literally everyone else carrying Chris Pratt. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. Yep. Get bad monitors. How it works. A do-over on a golf course. Transfer aborted. Instance not found. I mean, this is why we set our Hearthstone. We can always come back. That's why we set our Hearthstone, so we can get back to the Dragon Isles. This is so we can get back. Galactic, what's going on, dude? We left to go build Two-Handed Frost because I thought of an idea for a talent build and wanted to try it out, and now I'm paying for my hubris. I can't get back. I think something may have broken. Something's not quite right. Going back to Acarus seems to have caused a catastrophic failure in the arcane streams of teleportation magic. And whoops. We whoopsied. We seem to have whoopsied. How you doing tonight? Dragonflight was working fine for me until 10 minutes ago. Yeah, just all of a sudden. Yeah, it looks like everybody in my guild's all saying the same thing. Can't log on now, very laggy. I think the servers are struggling a little bit right now. Yeah, I just got booted and now the login loop of death. I guess I'll go play with my kids. GG Blizzard. Yeah, so we're probably stuck in Acarus right now unless it kicks us out to unless it kicks us off the game. Let's check in with Asmongold. Is he also having trouble? No, it looks like the entire European Union servers went down. His chat's popping off. Who knows? There might have just been a weird catastrophic failure with a server bank somewhere. This shit happens. It is what it is. All day, no issues, then just now all of a sudden, 8:59, man. Don't fuck with 8:59. I wonder if it's just this server or not. Let me try messaging Cider and see what he's up to. Alright, well, I'm not off the game. So I think it's just the Dragon Isles part of the server died. Stuck and can't get in. Yeah, it looks like we're all trapped up here on Acris right now. We were fools. Oh, yeah. I'm still gonna be building Obliteration, but I copied my loadout to Two-Handed Frost. And then what we're doing, I actually found a way to make Glacial Advance not suck. Normally this ability sucks huge ass because it doesn't fit in the rotation. But caveat, if you're playing two-handed, it is the only way to reliably get Razor Ice active because you're normally using Fallen Crusader as your runic engraving for your weapon. So basically, you're going to use this like you would use, kind of like when you're playing Reaper, and you're doing, because if you're playing Two-Handed Frost, you're going to want in your weapon, you're going to want to put Rune of the Fallen Crusader on, because it's really fucking good. So if you take the talent for Glacial Advance, this effectively becomes, because it stacks 5 times, Razor Ice can stack up to 5 times, this also works in AoE, so you can do it on multiple targets, which is really fucking cool. But it's effectively the damage buff upkeep that you have as a Reaper. Same idea. So you keep that up. Chains of Ice is really cool to take because you can build it out. Because what that does, it turns Chains of Ice from just a movement reduction. This stacks 20 times, and every time it stacks to 20, it glows like this. You smack that, does a shitload of damage. Just a fucking shitload of damage. Another cool little trick. If you take this talent over here, Proliferating Chill, you can just pop that in. Now you're hitting Chains of Ice on 2 targets for big damage. So maybe we don't take Icebound Fortitude's thing, we put it here. Yeah, because that'll put Icebound Fortitude back to a 2-minute cooldown, I think. If we get rid of Acclamation and we take Proliferating Chill, so Chains of Ice will now hit 2 targets. Yeah. Yeah. I wish we could get here, but I don't want to build Death and Decay. Building a build from a website for my build, that's not, honestly, as a newer player in, it's not a bad idea. I have years and years and years of experience with this particular class, well, really all the classes. So I can make all my own builds and not have a problem with it not performing well. Because I know what I'm doing. But I do quite enjoy trying a lot of weird shit out just to see what it does. Did that apply the changes I set? I think so. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That looks like things may have shit the bed. Okay, there we go. Now it applied. It just took a couple seconds. So yeah, we're probably stuck in Acris for a little while. It is what it is. Yeah, we want to build back down through the 2 points in Cold-Blooded Rage. So Frost Strike is a 10% chance on criticals to grant Killing Machine. Then, because we want the capstone for Obliteration for sure, which is when Pillar of Frost is active, your Frost Strike, Glacial Advance, and Howling Blasts will always grant Killing Machine, and then always and have a 30% chance to generate runes. Unable to learn talent. Oh, because it's finally catching up to other stuff. When I get max, I'm going to rearrange my hotbar and look for guides on two-handed DK two hands. Honestly, I really like Unholy, and Unholy Death Knight plays specifically two-handed. Blood Death Knights are also specifically two-handed. Frost DKs are the only ones that have the option to switch between two-handed or dual wield, and I personally have always preferred dual wield, but I thought about this idea and went, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could be fun. What if, hear me out, what if we did this instead? Because I think we have enough points. I think we have 6 additional points, so we have enough altogether to get 2 in Cold-Blooded, 1 in Obliteration, 1 in Avalanche, 1 in Frostworm's Fury, and 1 in Absolute Zero. Yeah, because I want to be able to get that, because that's going to give us our next big cooldown. Oh, Icebound Fortitude's a 3-minute cooldown, but whatever. It's not a huge deal. Not a big problem, honestly. Yeah, that'll give us another activated ability here. Then it becomes a 1.5 minute cooldown and freezes enemies hit for 3 seconds, which is crazy. Okay, yeah, this is a silly build idea, but I really like it. Am I the only one still on the game right now? Nope, there's another person. I was like, uh-oh, what happened? I think everybody else tried to leave and realized that that's not gonna work. Yep. He got bounced because he was trying to take the portal and couldn't leave. He doesn't realize you're stuck here. We don't get to leave Acris. You fool. Can't even load in? Yeah, it's probably shitting the bed all of a sudden. It might also be something really stupid, like someone DDoSing the fucking servers. Ah, shit, here we go again. This happens almost every single, This happens basically every single, every expansion. There almost always is a situation where people fucking I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's probably a DDoS. Don't I follow Blizzard customer service? Oh, there's Blizzard customer service. They haven't posted anything on it, but they're usually really quick about server outages and issues. But I don't see anything. Why do people DOS like the... Why do you want to waste time frustrating other people? Because they find enjoyment out of it. They derive their own enjoyment out of ruining millions of... potentially millions of other people's days. That's how these sad people are able to make their day feel better. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But, yeah. I don't understand it. It says I've collected stitch work. Yeah, because I have the Bone Reaper's hook. Do I not have... We'll have to go back out to Icecrown at some point and find out if I actually looted this item or not. Because this is telling me I have it collected. But I haven't actually looted the Bone Reaper's hook. Interesting. Well, let's try one more Hearthstone. If it dies, then we'll just play again tomorrow. It is what it is. Let's see what happens. I think it's probably down. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna go. I'm gonna get up and at least use the bathroom. Stuck on the loading screen for the last 10 minutes? Good lord. Well, I'm gonna let this run its course. I have to use the bathroom. I may be back in Acris when I get back. I don't know. I'll be gone for a few minutes though. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, how's the servers going? You're back to just don't try to loot. Speak for yourself, I'm stuck in Acaris. Speak for yourself, we're still back in Acaris. Your loading bar got to full and nothing happened? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. I think the game may be dead for the night. Unfortunate. Yeah. It's been full the whole time? Oh no. Well, I am having a lot of fun with the expansion. That being said, maybe the game's just telling me, hey, go to bed.